815. Those are your lucky numbers today. Oh, there we go. I was like, is the game not going to give me any music? Hello. What up, Heather? You might be the only one here so far. Fill that thing with vodka. Oh, man. I meant to make a lemonade, actually, like a homemade one.
Buddy, stream?
Hey, copy. Yeah, I meant to make Annika and I went to a few weeks ago and several months ago. There's this place that makes like Southern style like US food. So it has like crispy fried chicken and like a biscuit, like mashed potatoes and stuff like that. But they had a lemonade. And it was like the best lemonade I have ever had. And I asked the lady about it, and she had no problem. She's like, yep, here's the recipe. It is, I wrote this down. It is an ounce of lemon juice to 2 ounces of simple syrup in a ratio, right? So fresh squeezed lemons. And then simple syrup, which is just water and sugar in a 1-to-1 ratio, right? So an ounce of lemon juice to every 2 ounces of simple syrup. And then bitters, Angostura bitters. Am I saying that right? I have never really used bitters. Maybe a couple of times back in high school making like mixed drinks, but is it Angostura? I think that's how it's pronounced. Anyway, bitters. She said 3 to 5 dashes of bitters. Put it all together. Ice. Shake it all up like like a mixed drink. Pour into a glass and then top with club soda. So it's basically lemon juice, simple syrup, bitters, and club soda. And I really want to make it. I bought the lemons. I have the lemons in the fridge. I forgot to make it today. I meant to make it today before I went live. I was going to have it here. Hey, Rictus. I'm not doing too bad. How are you? Not doing too bad at all. Make it for me with a splash of vodka at the cottage. I will, yeah. Yeah, we need to plan a month or like a date, you know? And yeah, I absolutely will. That'd be really good. You doing pretty good? You're off school now, are you, Rectus? I didn't remember to ask you before when we were talking, because I know you said you had all these projects, like all the ones that you needed to finish. you were down to the wire on it all, and then you did, I believe, and you said you were off until what now? Like September or something? Did I get that right? It's a big gap, right? Something like that, I think, anyway. All done for a good bit now. There's an intro to third year in a couple weeks, but I believe it's September. Yeah, September. Okay, yeah. That's quite a bit. Okay, cool. Yeah, Heather, we gotta plan a cottage thing. One of my, after the stream tonight, I need to log on and do some work stuff because one of my customers' emails completely went down today, and they say that it should be resolved by, as of, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. I mean, he's done work now, but, and then it was like, if you want to hold on the phone and wait, your wait time is estimated to be over 1 hour. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll call back at like 9:30 tonight. But yeah, I hope you have a nice relaxing time off, Rictus, and it's filled with projects that that you want to do and stuff like that. If you want to take on some neat stuff. Oh man, I saw you. Yeah, your Sebastian was really cool. Very cool looking. Hey, Woo. That's all submitted? Yeah, the email went off to my emote artist. Speaking of art, I'm waiting on it. And as you guys know, I'll be gone for a couple days as of tomorrow. But it's like strictly a work thing. Send you the in progress now? Yeah. Please do. That'd be great. Yeah, I always love seeing character art. I gotta talk to you guys, the group, you and Woo and C7 and Monty about where we sort of go from here with our campaign, and just in general. I want to do, as an aside, this is completely separate, but I want to run other like one-shots and mini campaigns this year in different systems that I'm interested in, and then I've had a look at. Like I got the Pathfinder beginner box thing, right? So that I got a couple of things that have come in from Kickstarter stuff, like Delta Green. I really want to run something in, and yeah, just do a smattering of things throughout the rest of the year. Little either one shots or like little like 2 to 4 session, kind of like a little micro campaigns. That would be cool. That's just an in general thing, like not even necessarily with you guys, depending on if you're interested. But then yeah, we gotta talk about if you guys want to keep going as part of like a main campaign thing, or try something different, or it'll be up to you. So I'll message you all. I don't ever want to play D&D again, ever. Oh, okay, well, that's cool. Hey, Khajiit. Hello. We're continuing on with asparagus today. I'll hear that. You can hear it in the background.
Well, that there looks like a stream buddy.
I don't know why. Every time I hear that, I think that Monty is in the room with me. Every time. Does this thing alt-tab well? Where did you send it, Rictus? Can I... Oh, look at that. Let me look. Ooh. Oh, man, that's so cool. Can I? Yes, I can. Look at that. Okay, hold on. Can I show people, Rictus? Are you cool with that, or do you want to keep it under wraps until it's like done? Oh, I can show people? Okay, hell yeah. Okay. Check it out, all. Damn. Look at this. This is the work in progress for C7's character, Sebastian. for our D&D campaign. Look at this. Look. It's going to be cool magic stuff going between the hands, all swooshy and stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Look at this. Look at the boots. Look at all the little ruffles in the clothing and the detail and the belt. And like the little suggestion of like movement on the belt and everything. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's cool. Look at the little pen. Ah, I love this. Your facial expressions are always kick ass too. Anyway, commission Rick this, everyone. If you're looking for art, oh man, look at this. It's so cool. Does he have an ascot? Or is that a tie? I love it. Just a tie. Okay. He's like, we have to split up and look for clues, gang. Oh, it's so good. This is awesome, Rick. This thanks. Ah. All right, I'm look at this. Getting to put a face to characters is nice. It is. Yeah, it's really cool. All right, we're gonna. What are we? Are we gonna? Well, no, we have to. Simple start. I can't. Might come back later for now. Bye bye. Okay, Khajiit. No worries. Hope your night's going all right. I'm gonna say instructions for a minute here. Okay, let's look here for a second. Sorry, I'm looking something up very quick. Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. If anyone is trying to know, it's overwhelming. Man, not worth 70. But that's what I've been hearing too, Monty. That even people who are like really excited for Redfall, they got in and started playing, and they were like, "Oh." that's just the initial reactions I've heard. Yeah. Which is unfortunate. I guess wait for a sale. It's always a shame when like a studio you're excited for puts out something like that, right? Like if Supergiant ever put out a game that was just like, eh, oh, I'd be devastated. I gotcha. Yeah. Because even like Pyre, which I kind of want to go back and see if I bounce off it again. When I played it, it really wasn't for me, but I cannot deny, like, it is an incredible game, and a lot of people really love it, and the music is still amazing. The story is apparently very touching. Like, it's quality Supergiant, right? It just wasn't for me when I first tried it. But having a studio I love like Supergiant make a game where I just played it and I was like, this is that's so disappointing. I'm sorry, Monty. Yeah, it's the studio that made what? Dishonored and oh my gosh. A couple of them. Dishonored and what was that assassin one they made recently? Deathloop, thank you, copy. That one. Yeah. Dishonored, Deathloop, and Prey. Yeah, you got it, copy. You got all three. Yeah. So of those, Prey would be my favorite. To be fair, I haven't given Deathloop an actual chance. just from what I see of a couple people playing it, I think it would probably, for me, go Prey, then Dishonored, then Deathloop. Which is oh no. Prey came out after Dishonored. Never mind. I was gonna say it's like they keep getting worse for me. But I'm like, no. Dishonored came first, then Prey, then Dishonored 2, Deathloop. Yeah. It was a good time, yeah? Okay. I love the world of Dishonored. I really want more games in that universe. Yeah, I haven't played. I played a little bit of the second one, and then I fell off. I beat the first one though, so that was good. Do I have my... Hold on, I need to check my scene here. Oh, maybe I don't. I thought I did. Do I not at all have this? Oh, maybe I don't when I reset my Wi-Fi. Okay. Doesn't have to even be more stealth if they want to do other stuff. Just want more whale power. Yeah, it's interesting because they did kind of create a whole world around it, right? Like the lore was pretty rich. So you're right. They don't have to make it like, oh, and you're an assassin again. Like they could just, it could be more like brute force stuff. It could be, yeah, just kind of like running around, sort of like BioShock style, like Infinite, you know? It'd be cool. I did like the universe that they made. Outside to Redfalls, the writer's still knocked out of the park with lore drops. Oh, that's good. So what is it, Monty, that, you know, it just like the gameplay and stuff isn't for you and it doesn't run well? Or like what gave it the feeling of meh? Also, I'll be right back, folks. I'm just going to check one thing. Okay. I did something saucy. Did something cheeky. It's just lacking in content. Oh, hey,
With
Evander.
every subscription, I only grow stronger.
Wow. Thank you. 25
Thanks,
months and a 13. Oh, that was almost 26 months and a 13 would have been that, and then half for the roll would have been very, very cool. Thank you on the 25 months. Once again, you arrive indeed. Monty was giving us a little bit of a spiel on Redfall. It's lacking content. It runs fine, but for a $70 game, I expect more. Also, the AI is jank. Like, I was watching someone play, and they just walked up to a group of baddies and just headshot them. Oh. Overall, a good game if on sale. Also, I was in no way excited for the game, but I'm just disappointed in the way big studios have been lately. Yeah, that's fair. I getcha. I getcha. If I'm completely and utterly entranced, someone remind me in 5 minutes to go do a thing. Oh, we gotta listen to the briefings. That's perfect. That'll take about the time I need. Okay.
Please speak.
The briefings. What do we got to do? Sunken Outskirts. Let's see. Sunken Outskirt was originally a region that grew Aphis's cash crops, but after the curse, nature took hold of it. And potent magic influenced the local biology. Now it has become a submerged woodland filled with creatures mutated by magic. Oh, okay. Also, sorry, Kathy, I never saw it. Did you set the thing?
The Sunken Outskirt. The Archon Serene went missing many years
Thank
ago.
you.
But we received some new information recently. And this time, it's extremely accurate. The intelligence Quintus gave us revealed that the Warax received an urgent command to eliminate an Aristoi's personal guards. The command didn't state who this Aristoi is, but there are very few who would bring so many guards and travel to such a poor area. My guess is that
we are going to get to tussle with Cyrene.
Her guards. We need to find a way to use this information and take back the Archon relic. I don't know if she's still alive, but the whereabouts of both her and the relic are worth our attention. Perhaps it is my own selfishness.
No, it's fine, Copy. I definitely threw a curveball. Dear Mistress Minerva, we have been living on this putrid swamp for hundreds of years, and no one but Lady Cyrene has cared, but she has been missing for a long time now. You did not step forward when we needed help most. Now, Barad is willing to trade with us, so most of us can still live a good life. We cannot afford to keep talking with you and making Barad suspicious. It is most impressive that your guard captain could venture into the swamp and find us all by himself. However, I doubt that even he would be able to fight the whole of the Warax by himself. Therefore, even though your letter was very sincere, we must still refuse to work with you. Yours sincerely, someone whose name is not worth mentioning. Most beautiful and honorable mistress, my contacts in the Black Streets have provided some information. It seems that the Warax finally have a new leader after the chaos of Barad's death, but this new boss is a violent one, and right now he will show no mercy to anyone in the Aristoi. Their most recent targets were the Aristoi guards hiding in the Sunken Outskirts. It is said that these guards have been hiding in the swamp for years now, and became active again not long ago. By the way, could you please ask Bion to be a bit more lenient with me? Lately, he's always coming here and causing trouble with my goods. I worked hard to get that oil for Vulcane so that she can maintain her tools. Kindly ask Bion not to worry so much about its origin. Ah, yes. Good old Quintus. Okay. And then we've got the Plaza, where the Aristoi live as comfortable a life as they can under martial law. However, their pressure to live and survive, which has remained unchanged for a millennium, is shifting beneath this brightly lit district.
Argus Plaza.
This is the more normie one.
To obtain the Archon of Legion's relic, you must challenge the Archon's elite warriors with me. Yes, this we will do together.
Ooh.
Among the Aristoi, the reputation of Marble, the Archon of Legion, has hit rock bottom, and word of you defeating Eulalia has spread. I happened to get in touch with him and asked him to loan me the Archon relic in his possession. Marble agreed, but on 2 conditions. To clear my name, I must participate in the challenges of the traditional Trials of Remission, and you and I must meet with him at the Laurel Mansion, my old home. This is our only chance, so we must seize it. There is a path behind the Laurel Craft that leads to the Argus Plaza. It leads directly to the mansion, but you'll have to go in by a small road on the right side of the main entrance. An Aristoi named Narcus will meet you there.
We're gonna get to the end of the year and a half of the Polaroids. Will be a chair. Hey, Covert. Oh yeah, you got Tuesdays free. Hell yeah. Okay, see, my timer went off, but I did it early. Now Annika's gonna take a little look at that for me. Okay, so Marble is being a jerk ass. An Aristoi named Narcus. Narcus will meet you there. Hey, Narkstein. Oh, hey, Nat. Hello, hello. Hey, Leo. And Woo that took the Polaroid. Nat, you got a new job. That's what? Did you say starting tomorrow? Was it tomorrow? Oh, that's so good. We were literally just talking about this yesterday. This is great. Nice. What's it do? What's it about? What'd you apply for? Dear Mistress Minerva, I've contacted the Archon for you. He's willing to lend you his Archon relic as long as you're willing to accept the 2 conditions he has put forth. 1, take part in the Trials of Remission to be cleansed of your crimes. 2, and before the trials, bring the outsider who defeated Eulalia to Laurel Mansion to meet with him. This is obviously a setup. You must think carefully about this, Mistress. Although Marble's recent situation has not been good, he has been able to maintain firm control over the central areas of Aphis for 1,000 years and remains as cunning as ever. I think he sees dealing with the adherents as a way to restore his reputation. No matter what you choose to do, you will have my full support and help. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Okay. During the day? And yeah, absolutely. Congratulations. Also, Acnes' reply. My dear sister, I never thought I would receive another message from you. It has been more than 100 years since the last time. Every night, I prayed to the 3, hoping that they would protect you. I heard about the trials of remission from Narcus. How could you take such a huge risk? That is not like you. Please cancel it before it is too late. We can discuss another way together. But if you still insist, I can help you plan a party and find more people who will be willing to support you. With more people there, the Archon would not dare to do anything. It would also help you gain some momentum. Anyway, I was so happy to receive your letter, and I am looking forward to seeing you again. Yours, Acnes. Inventory. I actually didn't apply for this one. I signed up for a company that helps you get temp, contract, and permanent jobs. They saw this one come in and contacted me saying it's available. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, and then we've got Styx, which is the prison. We already know about that.
Imprisoned Petrius, the Archon of Clergy, in Styx. All the information that remained of him was but a few rumors.
Wow, thank you.
The only useful bit I can provide is this. His Archon relic wasn't confiscated when he was jailed,
just give a little swirl,
so you should focus your investigation on
take
Styx.
it off.
Petrius has always been the most cunning and dangerous character in Aphis. I don't know if he's willing to negotiate, or even if he's still in prison.
Petrius is the most dangerous character in Aphis? We'll see about that.
I must rely on you to gather what information you can without me. Ah, yes. And as for the Northwind Legion member you mentioned, Otto,
Please refrain from revealing any of the adherents' plans to him before I can see him myself. I'm sure you understand.
And don't tell Otto shit. It has been confirmed by Archon of... Oh, it's a copy. Okay. Oh, copy! It has been confirmed by Archon of Legion Marble and Archon of Civilian Cyrene that Archon of Clergy Petrius committed crimes including, but not limited to, abetting murder, breaking religious laws, abusing starlight regulations, and performing modifications to the human body. In order to ensure the prestige of both the position of Archon and the Ephesian government, Petrius has been secretly housed in the special Amphisbaena rest section of Styx. A special anti-magic barrier has been deployed around Amphisbaena Rest to ensure that no mortal can escape by magic. The two remaining Archons will handle his civil duties, while Senior Priest Wazwi will handle his religious duties. A new Archon of Clergy will be chosen in the senatorial election in 3 years. Okay. All right, take care, Covert. We'll see you in a little bit as well. Bion, I know the purpose of your letter. I am truly grateful that you saved my life once in the past, but I cannot tell you anything about the prison or Petrius' situation. And for your own sake, I sincerely hope you do not try to break in. The prison is very calm right now, and I'm doing fine. It is not like back when the curse just broke out and the riots happened, when I had to be prepared to meet the three at any time. It's just that, looking at the hollow in the prison from my office day after day, sometimes I want to jump and just be free of all these troubles. As a somewhat more innocent complaint, the curse has dulled my senses, and I feel like a corpse. Oh. Grem stealing all the viewers. That's good, Rictus. I mean, you know. She doing something, and she... Oh, they, I'm sorry. They're doing something that people like to see. I'm good with it. Besides, I still have Rictus, so... Can you imagine? The most important viewer. Rictus is like, oh no, I cast mirror image. I'm in both. See, Woo, you say Rictoy. I always say Ricto. Ricto, Rictoroni. Ruckus. Lord Marble. Styx will continue to receive condemned prisoners to serve as living specimens for the Physicoi as they continue to study Asterigos. But so far, they still have no significant results. The Physicoi have also asked for a living Caledonian boar, 3 mutated Tumus, and 10 snakes. Although I do not think the Archon will need so many living specimens, the request was made in his name. In addition, that bunch of crawlers that escaped 3 days ago are of no value. They're especially good at climbing, but pose little threat. If you see them, just kill them. You may be able to use them as a supplemental source of stardust. Art God. I'm just using his canon RCU names. He's got his own universe, does he?
For centuries, Tanrius the
Why did we
Scholar searched
rim shot?
endlessly for the key to fixing the aspiration. This is one of the foremost reasons for my having founded the Adherents. I always knew that he and his wife wanted to explore the deeps, but I never thought they would go off in such a hurry. I understand Marissa's worries, but I have other matters on my mind. They wouldn't make such a plan recklessly. They must have discovered some key to repairing the Nexus. Hilda, go and find them or any new clues they may have left behind. The Adherents need any potential help we can get.
Okay. An 8, huh? See, sometimes... Yeah, indeed. Mistress, by the time you read this letter, my wife and I will likely be conducting research in the depths of the glittering deeps. I specifically put this letter with my research notes to make sure that you would see it. Our research has confirmed that the aspiration needs the 3 Archon relics to ensure the stability of the ritual, but that is on the premise that the Nexus is intact. However, humanity's failure damaged the Nexus, and we do not know what might happen if the ritual is carried out while the Nexus is damaged. Avis cannot afford another failure. Whether it is humanity's or us, we must strive to ensure that the next ceremony is a success. That is why we must venture deeper into the glittering deeps. We firmly believe that the ancient ruins there hold even more crucial knowledge that has been lost for thousands of years. As long as we can understand this knowledge, there will be hope for the future of Aphis. Okay, so of the 4, I'm actually not going to go for any of the 3 Archons. I am going to go to the glittering deeps first. 1, because it looks gorgeous. 2, because I was at the deep with the crazy mind stuff. And Shay was there with his mentor, and he was like, oh no, bad things are happening. And then I was like, all right, well, I gotta go to the academy. Peace. And I just left. So I feel like tying up that loose end would be good first. So, hey, Hat. Hello, hello.
Time is of the essence.
So let's go to the glittering deeps. Let's do that first. Do I need Oh, I went the wrong way. Damn it. Hey, friend.
How can this humble servant be of service, friend?
He's a dongus. All right, I'm going to buy... Oh, there's another elixir of renewing. I'm going to buy this. And... Ooh, he's got... Oh, they're expensive. Oh my gosh, I only got 72,000, dude. I can't be giving you 13K per. What are you doing? Can I sell stuff? No. Okay, what if I buy... I'm going to buy an amount equal to... I'm going to buy 7 of these. I need... There we go. Oh, I can sell stuff. Oh, I can sell throwing daggers that I don't use. Sell 70 of those. Blessed. Oh, yo, this gives me a talent point. And these give me attribute points, and I just have these. I just haven't used them. Oh. This ancient looking... Okay. Neat.
I look forward to your
Quiet,
next
you.
visit, friend.
Okay. I'm gonna use these. Because why would I not? Chug, 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 chug. Okay. A little bit more HP. And some attack. If I kill them, they can't hurt me. Oh, I need, what, 4 of these? Yeah, I need 4 of these. What is this? Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's teleport to... where was it? Ah, the mine. See on the right. Yeah. We gotta go. We must go deeper. Man, the map is pretty gorgeous looking, huh? It's pretty nice. The hollow is the largest vertical pit in Stella Mine, so deep that it's impossible to see the bottom. Seems to be a strange voice constantly coming from the bottom. It'd be nice if I knew where the last treasure chest is.
Shay's not here. Did he go exploring deeper into the mine?
That idiot! Oh no! Ah! I certainly went exploring deeper into the mine. God damn it. No, whoops. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, that's better. It's deep, all right. Yep. Oh! Ow. Oh, do they explode? Ow! Ah! Okay. All right, cool. Whew. All right, let's try to go exploring deeper as well. Hup. That wasn't open before, was it? No, I don't think it was.
Harold, are you sure you can do it on your own?
Yes.
I've seen what your legion can do. Indeed, you are powerful enough to take care of the threat on your own. There's only one thing that I must warn you about. I cannot enter the glittering deeps.
So, there are places even you can't reach.
Think of this body as a shadow with limited length. As a shadow, I can't be too far from the Nexus, nor can I appear in places filled with magical turbulence. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. Your survival in the mine may depend on it.
Understood.
The mission is to find the Titan and get the spark.
Am I gonna meet
Things
Dad?
go south. Just get back here as soon as you can.
You seem reluctant to be out of contact. Why?
I detest uncertainty and the loss of control. I hope you understand.
And I hope you understand that the Northwind Legion are not your soldiers.
Of course. I admire your loyalty to Anbari. It's why you've tolerated me. Set off now. Aphis can't wait any longer.
Gone. Okay. Oh, didn't I have a... I thought I had a current one. The bazaar. Where was I? It was the plaza, right? Was it auto? Because I've seen these. You mean? Oh, that was literally a day ago from the deeps here. Okay. Oh, maybe it's Phelan Academy. I wish it would tell me which one I got from Minerva. I guess maybe it played.
Wow. This view.
Damn.
The starite ore in Aphis really is magnificent.
It's like a little Zelda dungeon. All right, let's see. She starts writing in her journal. Oh.
This looks like the amulet that Shay wears. But the string snapped, and the starite looks like it's been gnawed on by a wild animal. Judging by the damage, it probably doesn't work anymore.
No. What shall happen to me? Oh, this guy was just mining his own business. Maybe I shouldn't have hurt him like that. Ow! Oh, but he had good stuff on him. Hey, Listless. The fish tells me to go this way. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Oh, he missed. Good. Oh. Oh, he did a lot of damage to me. Take this. Oh. 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 He did that from far away. Oh my gosh. His attacks really hurt. Oh, good. I leveled up. Whew. Neat. Oh my gosh, my magic is going down. Did you guys see that? My magic went down by standing there. Is this sippy juice magic stealer water? What the hell is happening? Nice. Okay, well. Should I go in there? I don't know. And I'll lose all my magic if I go in there. Let's take a look around this way for a sec. Oh! That's a thing that I can take. Oh. Well, now I gotta look on the walls again. There might be more things to take. Nope. Nope. Oh. Why did I get a crystal nucleus for doing that? Okay. That goes down, so I'm gonna go over here first. I will lose all my magic, I suppose. Oh, it's not that was taking my... It's not the water. Was it seriously just standing close to the crystal or like the edge? Why was I losing all my magic? Very bizarre. Move faster. I want to see what's up. Oh. This looks cool. Oh, hello. Oh! All right, sweet. I'm the winner. These little creatures are cool. Is this... Oh, this is the way back from somewhere, isn't it? Oh, I'm getting... Why are bad things happening to me? Is it this? Damn it. Starite ore cluster. All right, well, I got no magic because it took it all, but... Got some cool loot, I guess. Ha! He was just kind of minorly inconvenienced. He was like, why did he throw a rock at the other dude? Okay, good. I knew I could get him before he did it. Oh, this saps my... Oh, it's not this either. I don't understand what takes my magic then. If it's not this. Bang. Oh, there's a couple of these guys. Uh-oh. Whew. Take this. Okay, I'm not gonna oh, damn. I was like, I'm not gonna mess around. I don't have the go-go juice to take care of this man. There we go. Oh, all right. Yeah, it did kill me. I didn't think that killed me, but he bopped me off the little ledge and the little fall killed me. That's great. Oh, crap. This is going to kill me. I'm going to screw this up. Oh, I almost screwed it up. Get out of here. You're nothing. That's what I get for having twigs for bones. Those guys seem like overkill. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I don't have enough HP or oh, maybe it's my defenses. I haven't been really crafting like more trinket stuff. Maybe I should be doing that. I just got this shabby little necklace and like increase the amount of XP received. That's nice. These two, maybe I need to make into better things. And I need to be getting weapon upgrades whenever I can. Jesus Christ. Whatever's making that needs to stop. All right, so I'm not going the fish way. Sir, no. Now he's gonna do it. He's gonna do the bonkening. Here he goes. I'm out of here. Whew. Okay, good. I didn't get hit that time. Oh my goodness. Don't throw crap at me. You know what? I can do that too. Nice. Okay, great. Okay. The only thing that sucks is, yeah, like going through this water. She's so slow. No, no, it's fine. Move faster. La, 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 la. Swim. Swim under the water. She doesn't know how to swim. Bang. Yeah, that's right. Oh, why is my magic being eaten? I don't understand what does that. No. Okay. Did that seriously not hit? Can I? Wonder if electricity will be better against those guys. I don't know. No. No! Oh, I missed. Oh, I deserve that. Oh. That gave me back some of my stuff. We met with much more dangers in our journey to the Glittering Deeps this time, largely because of the miners and outsider thieves that were affected by the voice. Their level of aggression only increased as we went deeper into the mine. Fortunately, Bachelor Neon came looking for us when he discovered that we had not shown up at the scheduled time. He helped us avoid the controlled creatures so that we could reach the Glittering Deep safely. It is obvious that the barrier devices originally set up in Stella Mine have been destroyed, and that's what caused the miners and outsider thieves to fall under the voice's control. But even so, we have never seen such highly aggressive cases. Something must have happened in the depths of the Glittering Deeps. And that's exactly where we're going. Oh my gosh, is that the boss over there? Guys, look at that. Do you think? It's a different color. It's pink. But see, it's just the Zelda dungeon. Sometimes you can see the boss room, right? Gotta be. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Well, 262. Let's do a little experiment. 257. 284. 279. Oh, God, please, sir. Fire it is. Ow. Oh, you dick. Stop using all my health. Oh, good. I got 2 health back. Good. Oh, something's stealing my magic again. Oh, I was so hoping that would get him. Starite ore sliver. Good, good. Maybe it is that. Oh, what is that down there? It doesn't look friendly. Okay, is there anywhere else that I can go? Off the cliffs here? No, probably not. Oh my goodness. No. I want to say that there's like a secret treasure chest. So, see, look, it's like, oh, here's the thing. Do you guys see anything? I don't see any little like secret area that I could like drop down to. Okay. I guess I'll head over the fish area. Hey, I wonder if... Oh, okay. Oh, my gosh. Oh, God. Oh, those guys. Take that! I don't like those guys. I don't like the look of them. I don't like them at all. But he's dead now, so who cares? Okay. Oh, what's this?
I never expected that glimmer could be used to make a rubbing.
Oh, okay. Just have some random rubbing. All right, then. Orichalcum pure stone. Ah, more healing. Good, 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 good. Okay. Up we go. That's nice. Physicoids can't... Oh, hey! People!
Shay?
Hilda, I'm so glad you came back for me.
What up?
They saved old Whitebrow and me. Even though they're Ephesians, they seem to be good people.
You can tell the difference?
Of course. I can smell it.
Nice to meet you, outsider. We are researchers from the Freethinkers. We follow Lord Petrius and strive to achieve our goals without doing harm to any living thing.
Wasn't Petrius the cunning
It's a little
one?
weird that you keep emphasizing that you don't do any harm.
It's because there's a group of zealots Physicoi who frequently leave bad impressions on people. There's no need to fear us, though. Please accept our help.
In that case, do you know Tanrius?
No.
I represent Mistress Minerva of the Adherents. I need to find him.
I just saw him not too long ago. I needed him to take a look at the results of my research.
You sure that's all you needed?
What else could I? He's a very important individual. An academic of his caliber is exceptionally rare in Aphis. They've set off to explore further into the deeps. I don't know their precise whereabouts, though, I'm afraid.
Guess I have to go deeper.
Okay.
Let's take a break. There's obviously much that we can discuss.
Okay, sweet. So, I guess I got a little base of operations. I got a little resty boy thing. There we go. What's this? From our recent experiments, we've observed that small creatures don't undergo crystallization. Is it because they don't have enough energy stored in their bodies, or because the experimental period wasn't long enough? Next time, I'll start by adjusting the control group. I'll also need to increase the stability of the starite mineral environment to the maximum, as well as improve the precision of the astral energy circulation spell. It's still unknown whether the human body can return to its original form after crystallization. I don't want to think that it could be irreversible, like the crystallization that occurs after being controlled by the voice. Cyrus hasn't given up yet either. I can't lose hope. I need more information. I remember that Lord Pedu is conducting research on an artificial nexus. This is not the time to consider personal preferences or morality. I'll go ask him tomorrow. Oh, yo, I didn't even see that. Well, there's your mentor. He's just kind of hanging out. What if I don't talk to him? What if I'm just like, bye, nerd? Yeah, I didn't see this dude.
My underground.
Yes, Garrison, you are in a mine. It is underground.
My
Erg.
How is he?
I've just settled him down, but he's still unconscious and still mumbling.
Oh,
stuff.
whoa.
That amulet I
Hey,
picked up,
Kens.
I think there must be starite here that can help hold Whitebrow.
What
good.
kind of starite?
I don't know, but that's what I'm gonna find out. God, these damn voices. So noisy. What do you want to ask?
Perhaps you should, you know, have a, repaired amulet. That voice is annoying as ever. Yeah, and it's getting louder. I have to take my hat off to the Ephesians. They must be really strong-minded to work here. If it weren't for the amulet I'm wearing, I would have gone crazy ages ago. Wait, didn't I find your amulet, though, that is bad? This voice is nothing compared to my worrywart of a father. I don't need to know that, thanks. That's going pretty well, Kens. Annika's making a very tasty dinner. And, yeah, I'm going away for a couple days as of tomorrow to do some work. I gotta work on a project on Thursday, so I gotta head down Wednesday afternoon. But yeah, it should be some good stuff for a client of mine, so I'm pretty happy about it. How are you doing? Oh yeah, right, the goblins. You already controlled because no amulet, just lying about it maybe? Or got a second one? I don't know, it could be. Did old Whitebrow run afoul of other goblins? He's a rather different breed of criminal. He cares more about learning ancient knowledge than gold. Many people were unhappy with him taking some artifacts for himself. They thought he was selling them for his own profit. But he was actually secretly preserving them. Old Whitebrow taught me that knowledge is the most priceless treasure you can find. Wise words. I don't know what the hobgoblin was planning, but even before the voice, I started to notice that something was off. Well, you don't seem to trust your comrades at all. That's true. I sent multiple distress calls, but nobody waiting outside the city responded. Rather, I should say that they weren't planning to respond. Do you know where exactly they are outside the city? Hey, do you want to go beat them up for me? How thoughtful of you. Never mind, you keep twisting my words. Look at these assassination instructions from the goblins. They're from high up in chain of command. So someone wanted to blame everything in old Whitebrow. This way the goblins could escape the blame. What do you plan to do? damn it. Once I get back, I'm going to find out who gave the order. If it can help catch the Hobgoblin, I'm sure the Northwind Legion would be happy to assist you. No, I'm not sure it's the Hobgoblin yet. He wouldn't leave a trace like this. What's more, this is our internal business anyway. Bit of a rough day with some bad anxiety, but work ended well, and now I'm comfy with my tea, hanging in there. Good. Today was also productive. Double good. Good, good, good. What kind of tea you got? Sounds like you got through it, Kens. Oh. Is this the amulet he lost? Yes. Oh, that's Whitebrows, I think. But how did it end up like that? Ah, the string snapped. No wonder. Put it on him. Let's hope it still works. It doesn't work. Damn. Take it back for now. I'll think of another way. I doubled down and made some more of the spiced orange tea I had the other day. It was good and I needed more. Well, that's good. Yeah. I think spiced would be good in a nice hot tea. It's like, I don't know, like a spiced wine or something. That sounds good.
Thank you, all you scholars. So smart. Now, is it possible to teach me how to free someone from the voice's control?
Simply putting the amulet back on won't work.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
No, you didn't. We tried that 3 seconds ago.
Even if I were to find a smith who could build some sort of starlight device for restoring consciousness, it would need to undergo thorough testing. The process would take about 10 years, give or take.
That's way too long. I need something closer to now.
Ah, I see. You're impatient.
Aren't you experimenting on creatures in the mine? You must have some kind of magic or ritual or something, right?
Malt cider, but with oranges. Cozy.
Starlight here to carry out various
then see, I like citrusy stuff, so.
There are starlights that can cause creatures to become more aggressive, change their outward appearance, help them regain some of their consciousness, and maybe, just maybe, resist the control of the voice. But I'm still studying it.
Sounds like exactly what I need. What type of starlight is it?
There's no guarantee that it will work on humans. The results might even be dangerous.
Worth the risk.
Shay.
Is it?
Are you sure?
If we don't try, we'll never know the result. Can't let a little thing like fear stop us.
All right.
Then I'll need one of you to help gather the starlights and the other to help with the ritual.
I'll gather the starlights.
Oh, Hilda, you really...
Stop. I don't want to hear it.
I'll cast a detection spell on your glimmer. It'll react when you're near the starlight. I need 6 of them in total. This type of starlight is called titanite. It normally just looks like a piece of dark-colored rock, but with my detection spell, it will shine bright. Good luck. Please return as quickly as you can once you've gathered enough of them.
Back to Dark Souls? Yes, this is me.
In mysterious ways and is often
or you meant you, Listless.
Even I can't guarantee the outcome.
He can't spend the next 10 years like this. I have to try.
Oh, Titanite. Yes. Can you tell me now why you were alone on the mission to steal the Baron's treasure? I'm so happy you've returned to Glittering Deeps that I've decided to answer your question. I'll be honest with you. That mission was old Whitebrow's test for me. It was to prove I can stand on my own 2 feet. But I found out later on that no other trainees had such a difficult test. A test? You must have failed then. Nope, I managed to get the treasure I wanted in the end and pass the test. Impossible. By the winds, what did you take? I caught your interest now, huh? You're just messing with me. I'm serious. If you admit that you care about me, I might just be willing to tell you a little more. You'll regret pulling this on me one day.
The scholars taught me how to use the starlight in the Glittering Deeps to put old Whitebrow into a deep sleep. When he's better, I'll ask them if there's any way to remove the control of the voice.
I'm heading deeper into the mine to locate Tanrius and his wife.
Okay.
I wish you the best of luck. I have to stay here and look after old Whitebrow. Sorry, I know you'll feel lonely without me.
Ha.
I have some good news, though. I found a lot of starlights here, No idea what they do, though. Take a few with you. Who knows? They might come in handy.
Ooh.
It may even feel as though I'm right there by your side. Not bad, huh?
He's just... Wait, he's selling these to me? I thought he was gonna give me some starite. I thought he was gonna give me some.
No freebies, huh? Why do you need Stardust anyway?
Freebies? Are you trying to take advantage of me? I've got my own reasons for collecting Stardust, and I'm charging you to give you peace of mind.
I love how they have an answer for this.
To amaze me.
You should have a look of admiration when you say that, not disdain.
What is it, child?
All right, you. What are you people doing here? Not to mine, I presume. We're carrying out research. Although our research is different from Tanrius's, I have to find something that can only be found here. The people being controlled? Oh no, we don't interact with them. Or rather, to avoid causing any harm, we try our best to not interfere with them. How reassuring. It seems like you don't trust us, but I understand. Don't worry, we'll leave once we find the research records. Whose research records? You might not recognize them even if I told you. They're Petrius and Iranius' research records on the Glittering Deeps. We need them to prove some of our theories. If we're able to find those records, then maybe we'll be able to finally surpass Petrius' theory this time. If you see anything at all relating to the records, please tell me. I'd be willing to trade everything I have with you for that information. I'd like to know how you saved Tanrius and his wife. You said you just wanted him to look at your research, but I don't believe that's the only reason. You have the potential to be a physicoi. Your unwavering determination to uncover the truth would make you an excellent student. Don't change the subject. Very well, I'll tell you. Even though our research interests are different, we plan to meet in the mine to help each other go deeper to further our research. So the meeting was planned. Yes, but when he didn't show up on time, we guessed he must have met with trouble in some way. Luckily, they weren't hurt by those outsider thieves. After saving them, we went deeper into the mine and arrived here. How long ago was that? I don't remember, and there's no need to remember. But I don't see them. Where are they? Doing research, of course. They didn't wait for me. They went into the Glittering Deeps on their own. On their own? Why would they do that? Maybe they were impatient. I said I'll be able to help him in 6 months. 6 months? Well, nobody would wait that long. Regrettably, this is as fast as I can go. After all, I couldn't possibly leave yet. My work here is incomplete. Isn't it dangerous for them to go like that? Of course it is. There are many dangerous tunnels, not to mention all the creatures being controlled by the voice. Judging by the progress of my research, they left just a few days ago. And they haven't been back since. It's highly likely they're in trouble. Perhaps. There are some special steles and ruins in the Glittering Depths. They seem to be rather ancient. Steles? Stele? You noticed? Yes, there are numerous ruins from the Age of Myths down here. They were made thousands of years ago. Unfortunately, they've been heavily damaged and can no longer be properly deciphered. Many legends have been carved on them, and Tanrius strongly believes that these legends have something to do with the Nexus. That's why they're such an important component of research. I'm fascinated by them as well. Is it said like steles? That's how I thought it was, but I didn't know if it was like steles or stella or something, if it was like a different pronunciation. I haven't studied the ancient language, but Tanrius roughly explained it to me once. Would you like to hear? Oh, wow, thank you. Yeah. Now that looks good, thank you. Ah, looks great. No. Maybe later, I can take a look for myself. Oh, remember not to touch them. They've been ravaged by time and are very fragile. Did that come through?
Definitely not. Hi.
Annika said that's me, ravaged by time and very fragile. Oh, hell yeah.
last meal, quote unquote. The last meal, TM.
Till you murder me in my sleep?
Yeah. Till you abandon forever.
I'm abandoning everyone. Completely on purpose. Thank you. When the steels were first excavated, Patrios was still the Archon of Clergy. He was decisive in making the decision to stop the excavation and classify the ruins as a protected area. Putting aside his character, I'm still grateful for that decision till this very day. Okay, bye. No! Bad! Bad thing! Okay, so that's what does it then. It's just those things. So if I'm losing it, there's one around. Mm-hmm.
I'm done with the camp. I plan to take a break, then head east to check on the ancient steelays.
Steelays?
A few of the ruins were only half excavated. There may be a chance to find some new written records. What about you?
I'm going to the Deeps. Asterigos has been away for a long time. The Deeps have become unapproachable due to Marvel's blockade. Now that we're finally able to get back down, I want to find his research records. The power of the Titan. Infinite energy.
Don't forget how many people sacrifice themselves to suppress the Titan. Don't get too excited and put yourself in danger.
I'm looking forward to what I may find. If I can unlock the mystery of the Titan, maybe we'll be able to fix the Nexus problem as well.
I'll return to the surface to meet Minerva after copying the records on the steelays. Take care of yourself.
Do you think Bachelor is single?
When will you come back?
I'm not sure. The Trinity Night will come in a year. I'll be back at least a month before then.
See you then. Good luck.
Best of luck to you, too.
Oh, no, Will? You don't think he's a single bachelor? That's a whole bunch of, Actually, he's one of them Mormons with 6 wives. Okay, my mistake. Oh. Oh my gosh. How did you trap these guys? How? Bachelor's probably just a family name. That's true. Yeah, I know, but like, did you just like thunk on the ground and they just unraveled quickly, or did you have to fight them, or? Ha! Cyrus will be very surprised by today's results. Through my Starlight environmental experiments, the capabilities of 7 out of 10 moles have significantly improved, which proves that those cute little critters are influenced by environments with strong astral energy. Two of them even show reactions that have never been observed before. They seem to be able to better understand the meaning of my words and actions. More experiments are needed to verify whether astral energy can really improve their intelligence. Apart from the two special moles, I'll give them a health checkup before releasing them back into the wild with Cyrus tomorrow. Although I also want to find out whether Starlight with elementals will affect them, I don't want to do this until I confirm that it won't cause harm or trigger adverse reactions in them. Alright, so I've decided that we'll carry out experiments into Starlight with different elements in Starlight Ore tomorrow. After releasing the moles, we'll go look for the materials together. There's so many creatures. What are you doing? Research. Are you studying the creatures? Does it have something to do with these magic circles? Yes, to your first question. Partial yes to your second question. Magic circles are used to pacify and confine them. Will you do something to them? Take samples. Samples? You are a curious one. Sorry, am I disturbing you? No, I just haven't met anyone like you in a long time. What kind of samples are you taking? I'm trying to find out if these affected creatures will produce symbiosis crystals. Never heard of them. Symbiosis crystals are starite-like crystals that affected creatures produce. For example, those mutated miners might produce them. Wow, this is the first time you've answered a question so quickly. Please excuse me. What's your aim in researching symbiosis crystals? I want to know why the crystals form, what is their composition, and how can they be used? I've honestly never thought about how they could be used. It's not surprising. This is a rather rare research topic, even within the group. Why did your group capture these creatures? I thought you don't want to harm any living things. Because we only capture and confine those creatures that exhibit abnormalities. The voice from the depths has become more active as of late, and some creatures have started to act normal. I see. So all these creatures here have problems? You're partially correct. My research differs from the senior scholar over there. My research focuses on those creatures that produce special crystals. You really are an expert. Those crystals all look about the same to me. It's just a matter of experience. So, what have you found so far? Thus far, I think there might be a relationship between the size of a subject and crystal formation. You can tell by observing these small creatures. They don't crystallize, and they become less active as the voice gets stronger. Creatures that are larger, like humans and hangers, will start to produce symbiosis crystals as long as they stay in this environment long enough. I'm still missing a sample from a crystallized hanger. Such large, violent creatures are not suitable for confinement. In my current state, it's inconvenient for me to move around. How are the samples taken? Maybe I can help. Really? But if you need expert knowledge to get the samples, I won't be able to help. The older a symbiosis crystal, the less likely it is to disappear. Even if the host dies, if the crystal falls from the host, it can remain for some time. Symbiosis crystals are similar to starites. The only difference lies in their colors. They can be aquamarine or turquoise. I don't want to harm any living thing, but that's my choice. As long as you're able to bring me a symbiosis crystal from a crystallized hanger, I can carry out my research. I'll keep an eye out for them. Oh, by the way, what should I call you? I can't just go calling all of you Scholar, can I? My name is Cyrus. Thank you. Wait, Cyrus? Hey, Nermus. Hello, hello. Bit of a quiet night tonight in chat. I think people are mostly vibing. Listening to me as I gallop along with this game. Some of them might be doing stuff in the background, listening to my soothing voice as I map out the lore of Asterigos, but if I got into trouble and suddenly was like, wah, 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 maybe they, you know, would be startled and and pay attention to the stream. I fucking love doing that. How are you, Enormous? What you playing, Hathander? Oh yeah, I already found that crystal. Really? You managed to bring it back? Of course, I never go back on my word. Thank you. Well then, which type of symbiosis crystal did you find? Oh. I found this. Is that what you need? Thank you. I'm grateful for the sacrifice that both you and this creature have made for my research. You can tell where the symbiosis crystal came from? Yes, from experience. This crystallized hanger symbiosis crystal, I finally have a complete collection of samples. Is there something in these samples that particularly interests you? The reason for their formation. Symbiosis crystals and starite are similar, yet different. I want to compare the differences in how they're formed. Stranded Alien Dawn? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Stranded. Is it like trapped on an island or something, or? Someone once told me I should remember to show gratitude. I hope this will be of help to you. Oh, sweet. Wait. I already had one of these. What? Wow. What a jerk. Yeah, I've never heard of it. It's new, is it? New game? I'm never happier than when I'm able to sneak into Stella Mine to conduct research or collect materials. I'd die of boredom if I had to stay in the lab all day. Even Cyrus has to go out for fresh air sometimes. He also looks very happy when he sees wild moles. I took the chance to pick some good quality ore to bring back. I even found a completely crystallized ore deep in the mine. It's a beautiful sea blue. I tried channeling some magic into it and it felt good, like flowing water. Cyrus says we should use it as the base for the new environmental simulation. This way, we can start our experimentation on the new astral energy circulation spell. Oh, it's a city builder. Okay, cool. Anyway, I gotta rob these guys. How are you liking it, Hathander? Oh, nice. Happy birthday, bro. And I know you guys both have good singing voices, Covert, so sing him a nice happy birthday for me. Yeah, have a fun night celebrating. So far, so good. No specific objectives, but learning and doing is going at a smooth pace, so it's entertaining so far. Okay. I gotta write it down. Stranded, Alien Dawn. Okay, I came in from that way, right? And this way is nothing but the research things, and I already did the thing. Okay, cool. So I'm going this way. Oh. Or this way. Oh, no, that's nothing. That's how I was already... Hey, what the... Hold on. That was pink a minute ago. It didn't load in, did it? Oh, there's things happening at the bottom there. I could see it. Ha! Damn. Ow! Why did I take damage? Oh, God. Okay, I didn't want to dive and jump off and die, but I still took a bunch of damage there. That was not a good trade. You know what? Clever. Clever, Shay. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna get more HP. And I think I can have the spear thing now. Yes. Yes. Okay. Nope. A gives me my blades. B gives me my spear. Cool. I'm good with that. How dare you? Darkest dinner. Ken's given me some privacy. You learned pickling? Oh my. Kens, were you actually going to say what Copy said? Oh my goodness. Oh wait, that's not. Woo! Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, no, no. Oh. Did I iframe at the exact right moment? Hell yeah. Copy, very bad of you to steal Ken's joke. How could you? This darkest dinner is very good. Yeah, I don't know what a buttermelon is supposed to taste like either, let alone a pickled one.
Someone was here not long ago. I should investigate.
Okay, Kens. Punishing me for my interest in all of you. Ooh. I'm one treasure chest away from more stuff. Tanrius and his wife, we've come up with many theories according to the records on the steles. Although what is described by the steles in the Glittering Deeps is only the tip of the iceberg in regards to the myths. If combined with the inscriptions in other places, we can explore the truth of the Age of Myths. This is only our personal interpretation, and it will require further verification from other physicoi. But I think this is related to the origins of the ritual of the Nexus. The Nexus is the most important starite in the history of Aphis, and is the only high purity starite ever found. The Nexus is not something that can be created using our current understanding or technology, so it has always been considered to be a gift from the gods. However, now many clues point to the probability of a smith or mage creating it with skills beyond what is now understood during the Age of Myths. This means that there should be something related to the aspiration left behind from the Age of Myths nearby. Whether it is pure starite energy or some kind of instrument from the Age of Myths, my guess is that it can be used to repair the Nexus. That is why I have to find it. This is the top priority of Aphis.
I don't understand the details. Tanrius and his wife seem to be looking for something. They intended to explore the deeper parts of the Glittering Deeps to find the purest starite energy. Maybe that energy is nearby.
Alien pumpkin. It does remind me of butternut squash. Pickled butternut squash, though. I was gonna say, Hithander, you're gonna help these survivors survive by giving them tobacco? Oh my goodness. He's a big boy. Woo! Oh, it's weed, not tobacco. Okay. Oh. Okay, fair enough. Super attack! Oh god, what's it doing? Oh god! What the hell was that it just did? Oh! When he's walking, he's like boom, 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 boom. Oh hell yeah! I got 3 Healy boys from that. I got him. Can be made into pies, and survivors like the pies. Butternut squash pie. Okay. Wow. Underground lake looks amazing. Look at this. Wow. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh! Please don't shoot me in the face. God, I almost jumped into that. These guys are taking 10 years to get to me, but they are trying to get to me. Here they come. Ha! Oh, oh. Check this. All right. So anyway. Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah, it does, Evander. Oh, God. No, I gotta get these guys. No, come here. There we go. All right, what else is there to find in this underground lake? Oh my gosh, this place is massive. Wait. It's totally a yeah, just in case I die. Just in case. Wait. So Petrius is the quiet one? Lord Petrius? Is that the guy? Did I get that right? Is his name the same? That quiet dude? Little has changed at the underground lake area compared to the last time I was here with Lord Petrius. There are still spectacular amounts of starite and astral energy, but the degree of danger is incomparable. In addition to the mutated miners who have been sealed here for many years, there are so many more rocklings and rocklets. These signs strongly suggest that there have been changes to the owner of the voice deep within the mine. Luckily, these controlled creatures only hostile to creatures that have not yet been controlled. They are not at all interested in the steles in the area. I hope to quickly complete corroboration of the inscriptions and compare them with the previous two inscriptions so that I can verify whether the research conducted in recent years can support my theory. Oh, God. Oh! No. No, Evander's playing a game, Kens. I'm gonna get this to 25. No! Whew!
I never expected that glimmer could be used to make a rubbing.
You already said that. Oh! 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 Oh my god, that almost killed me instantly. Okay. Oh! Okay, game. Oh god, it's doing the vomit. Oh. Okay. Look up on the ceiling from now on. That was rude. Can I go over there? Be a little goblin. Oh. I may be able to get over there. Ooh. I'm so cautious now. Things are like mechanical. Oh my goodness, there's more. Oh boy. Oh! Whoa. He's doing the vomit comet. Oh! What? I don't understand what he did there, but I guess it killed me. He did like a little sweepy tail whip thing, but it was like 2 attacks. No. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that works a lot better on this guy. That works a lot better on this guy than the hammer, I think. The hammer is not as good. Not falling for that again. No spitting on me. Oh God, he spat. That's so rude. Excuse me. Again. They just have some other attack that took like half of my health. All right. Ow. He's doing it. Oh, wow. So that time I dodged the first two and he's like, haha, there's a third part of this attack that I didn't do before. Man, fuck this guy. Pork plantains. This asshole. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. Okay, good. All right. I got him. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing now. Hup. Hup. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Is this all that's over here? I guess so. All right, back I go. Hup. 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 Whew, I made it. I'm sure that's why, Evander. All right, there's another one of these bastards up here. Our friends that I really, really like to fight. Wait, but where? Oh, there he is. Don't do it! Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. There's two of them? Oh, okay. Oh. Ow. This seems unfair. Don't do the tail. No, the fucking tail. Ah. Fuck. That tail, man. It's like a three attack thing. I'm just going to immediately go there. Okay, ready? Go! No! Stop! No! Oh my gosh. I would have shat blood. Oh! There. Dick. Okay. All right. I'm happy with this. Oh, hell yeah. Evander's smoke leaf tea. All right, where's the other one? Dick. Creatures. And I had enough. And I had enough to hit him a third time, but I was like, nah, I got this. I did not, in fact, have this. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. There's what, 3 that I know of. What other talents can I have? The lower your HP, the more damage you deal and take. That sounds pretty good. Sure, I'll take that. Oh, that's just a thing that happens? Okay. Oh. Oh. The people in your colony are going to be so fat, Evander. Ow. Oh my gosh. Why did that do disgusting amounts of damage? Please. Oh, good. Okay. 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 That one is dead. Are there any more of these horrible, awful creatures? I know there's one more over here, actually. Boof. I got him. Okay, that's all three. Are there any more? Oh, God. Why are there always more? Oh! Oh! No! No! Oh. I only have so many of these salves that give me back my magic, so... Oh, of course it hit me. What the? What? What? I don't. He got to charge at me and then do a stompy. Oh, hey, Gremlin and Raiders. This is good. This is good. I need a bunch of other cool cats in here to understand the agony that I'm going through.
I only grow stronger.
All right, thanks, Nat.
Thanks, though.
I am in agony. No, I'm not winning. Hi, Rock. Hi, Khajiit. Yeah. Oh? This must be Genjin. He was invested? Hell yeah. Did you get some good stuff, Graham? Got a pretty man. And 2 5 stars. Wow. I assume that's the highest in it. Look what I'm fighting. I hate these things so much. So very much. Oh, poison. Oh. Woo. Okay, that's one. I killed one. They're very stinky scorpions. Oh, Khajiit and you were playing that. Okay, you all got some good pulls. Nice. That's good. Oh, come here, you bastard. That's 3. I killed 3. Oh God, it's so stinky. That's 4. Take it easy, Rock. Enjoy your food. Oh, he's gonna do it again. He's gonna do the stupid, I get 1 billion attacks in a row. See, he just tried. Oh, okay, that's 5. Like Scorperidot or something. Oh, man. Putrapon. It does look like a Pokemon. Hello, creature? No, excuse me. Get down from there. Get down from there. Okay. Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Whoa. Never seen it do that before. Can you just get down here? Okay, whatever. Be a big nerd then. I don't care. I'm going this way. Chonk.
Is there anyone out there?
I think that was my father, was it not? Who just somehow turbo jumped off the thing.
I swear I just saw someone.
Hop. Oh, no, 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 game. We're not doing that. Ha! Die! Uh-oh. Oh, come on. How did that hit me? How did that? I hate these scorpions. Yeah, they do seem to hate me too. Well, they're dead now. They're dead. The end. Okay, where? There's one salve up here. That's it? One salve. Oh, wait. Is this the other side of the... Hmm. No! Oh, that would have been so unfortunate. Okay. Ha! Oh, okay. The burrowy boy! Uh-oh. Ow, ow, ow! Why? Why do the rocks do a bajillion damage? Man, things in here are kicking my ass. Maybe I do need to go back to the thing and get better necklace or whatever. My goodness. Because spiky? Oh, because the rocks are spiky. Great. How about we level up? Oh! I died? To what? Did his little pickaxe hit my footies? This is so... well, I'm dead, so I might as well just... Oh, I can't get back there easily. Oh, and there's going to be 5 of those other dudes now. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go see if I can make a trinket that gives me some defense. Thanatosis. Thanahalatosiosis symbiotic. Okay, excuse me. Could you please make me,
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
I need protective doodads. Please make me protective doodads. I don't have valuable trinkets. Where would I get those? I have shabby things. Can I upgrade things into other things? Because that could help. Oh, this makes me really bad against ice, though. Oh, I see. I can have the different... Yeah, I would really... I want to do the polished ones, but I don't... How do I get more? How do I get those? Daggers can do more damage with the slabs and quenching solution. Okay. So... Now, do these things use quenching solution? Oh, they use slabs, though. Damn. How many slabs? Okay, I could do one. Oof.
Thank you.
It's just Gatorade. I wonder if the dude's got any. I also wonder if it's the same amount or not as Shay. Would Shay sell it for less? Yo, where's the guy? I always go the wrong way. Quintus, I think his name is. Little jerk. I heard that, friend. You're not getting a discount. Yo, where is he? What? Oh, there he is.
How can this humble servant be of service, friend?
Okay. Slab. Okay, but I don't need slabs. I need forgotten doodads or whatever the hell they're called. The forgotten trinkety boys. Oh my gosh, these are so expensive. And when I die, I lose starite. What am I doing? I need to be using all of this, like all of the time.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
I'm just gonna upgrade the hell out of it. I had like 100,000 and now I've got 67,000.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Yes. Upgrade my weapon, please. There. Okay. I need fire concentrate. Five. And +1, okay. I'm using all of it.
Thank you.
I need 2 fire concentrates. Meow. Yeah, where do I get more of these damaged silver trinkets? Where do I get these? I need them. Oh. This is only worth 1,000? Somebody gave me this. It's only worth 1,000, huh? I don't think I ever gonna use these rings that suck. It's like Dark Souls, but more fun. Dark Souls is fun. Okay, I'm buying 2 of these. Why can't I buy 2 of these? Oh, he only has 1. Oh. I better buy 3 of these then.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I got the drinks, too. I'm totally drinking these. Oh. I'm like, should I put skill damage rate? The additional damage rate you can deal with skills. The additional AP rate you can gain from dealing normal attack. Like, it. But the damage, though. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
I got some doodads.
Hey, look, I found a new blueprint.
Awesome, cutie. It's very detailed. Now I can make more trinkets for you.
What trinkets can you make? Oh, thunder. See, I don't know what creatures. I don't know.
Thank you.
I guess they're just astral, maybe? Maybe. Well, I failed in my mission. I didn't get her to craft anything at all that was additional. Maybe I should put on this second white starite. That didn't increase my max SP at all. Oh, maybe they don't stack. Boof. Underground, yeah. Okay, just coming back here and buying things has put me more at ease. Clearly, I did not need armor. I just needed to believe in myself. So, yeah. It's gonna be okay now. Up. Oh, I got another salve. Alright, cool. They didn't come back. Okay, I'm going this way. You go pay those miner boys a visit. After I Oh! Okay, great. I'm always so worried about missing those. Okay. Everything is fine. Take this! Got another salve. I'm doing pretty good on healing salves now. That's good. That dude's done for. Ow. Oh. Hey, I leveled up. Oh. Okay, it's just me and you, green sticky boy. Oh, he's doing the thing. Woo! Don't throw that at me. Take that! Parry! The end. I got him. Wow. Okay, I cleared everything in this room. Whew. I got all the bad stuff. Oh, God. Okay. And explosion. Did the explosion get the third one? He just kind of disappeared. He didn't do the explosion himself. He just kind of died. Oh, hey. There's more stink bugs. I'm looking everywhere, just in case. Yeah, it's a really gorgeous level, Enormous. Yeah. How many days has it been? I'm not sure anymore. I feel that something is very wrong, but I keep telling myself that it must just be because I have not seen the sun for too long. More soldiers have stopped obeying orders from the commander. For example, some soldiers were supposed to be clearing rocklings, but they went to dig for starite ore with their bare hands. When the commander tried talking to them, he discovered they could no longer hold a normal conversation. Their replies were garbled and nonsensical. Just looking at those people makes my hair stand on end. The scholar says that the power of the voice will increase as we go deeper. However, I find it strange that although the deafening voice still remains, what it is saying seems to have changed. The purpose of the voice has changed. It might seem like an insignificant change, but it is very important. This represents a certain key truth, but I cannot seem to figure it out. I'm starting to panic a little. We can only hope that the scholar can give us answers. If we carry on like this, we'll be completely wiped out. If I can't make it back, I hope the other soldiers will put me out of my misery. No, I should not write that here. I have a splitting headache. I do not want my last words to come true. Wow. Oh, hi, guys! Get down here. Yeah, that's right. You unbearable asshole. Wow. Oh. Oh. Okay. Bye. What did that do? How do I... Oh, okay. Crystal's going home. Actually, can I? Oh, I can. Oh! No. No shooting at me. Bad, Crystal. All right. Oh. Oh God. Oh. Yes. Come over here. I can't get you. Come here. Oh my gosh. This is so janky. Okay, sure. Uh-oh. And go! Oh! Oh, I almost missed. Okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, God. Oh, don't do that. Oh. Whew. Jeez, I have been going, I think, not even the right way. There's just so much to explore down here, which is pretty cool. Is there anything else? Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nothing else. Up we go. Was I here before? Is this going to loop back around? Oh, it does. Excellent. Oh.
Aphis Legion armor all the way down here. Ah, there's a dog tag. It's engraved with the name Haster. I'll bring it back to Bion. He might know who this is.
It was the soldier who was writing, "Ah, I don't want to die." Whoa. That's the guy. Up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I knew that was going to do a bunch of damage. I jumped thinking it would be cool. And as I jumped, I was like, no, this isn't going to work out well for me. Oh, God. Okay. Are there other parts we can explore? Because back the other way is just... It just all links up to that first part. So... Oh, that goes off there. That goes back to where we were. Oh, I guess it all just kind of goes back to where we were, huh? I can go down and around. Yeah, I went up that way. Okay. Ah, crap. Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh God. I'm out of stamina. Okay, now I have stamina. Everything's fine. Whew! Oh. Goodbye. Oh. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, that's cool, though. Quartz tank. It's hard to get crystal, vomit, and scorpion in the same word. Nothing happened. You don't have the DLC. One of these is a mimic. Ah! I remembered this time! Guys, aren't you proud of me? I remembered to dodge. He took a bite out of me. Oof. I'm out of stamina. Got him. Whew. Yeah, no worries, Enormous. So, I'm trying to find my father is the big thing. But in order to, upon doing that, I stumbled into this city that was all cursed. Like, everyone here basically is immortal, but they need starlight to survive. But, like, everything becomes starlight in their city now. So, like, if you kill a creature or you kill someone, they become starlight. So, people need it to survive. With it, they can last thousands of years, but they're all trying to get rid of the curse. So, I'm just looking for my father, who went in, and he got, like, tricked or bamboozled into helping this other dude try to lift the curse. And I'm working for the woman who's against the person who my father's working for. They're both trying to lift the curse in their own way. So I really just want to find him and make all this stop. Oh, good. Okay, they weren't both mimics. That would have been tragic. Yeah, she sent me off to different areas to check on certain leads to get rid of the curse. This is a starite mine, as you can see from it everywhere. Okay, I got a bunch of points. Maybe I'll make that 150. That looks good. What other talents can I do? Dodge earlier when you're knocked down, but at a greater XP cost. Decreases by 4. Oh, what? Nah. You can have up to 3 magic gems, additively increasing your AP increase rate. I guess? Increase the range of throwing items? Sure. I'll get the base ones. What does it mean by 3 gems? Okay, well, this way, there's nothing. During the Age of Knowledge, many miners made great contributions to the starite production of Aphis with their skills and professionalism. When disasters ravaged the various mines, they were the first to bear the brunt, and many of them tragically lost their lives. To commemorate the sacrifice of the miners, Archon of Clergy Petrius begged the gods for permission to erect a memorial here. May the gods of stars guide their souls, and may their spirit never fade with time. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, that guy was already dead? Oh no, he wasn't already dead. Got him. Okay. Offerings.
Stop. We shouldn't go any further. Newcomer, did you notice the safety detector went dark? There was a big explosion here before. Both the air and the energy were torn asunder.
Okay, where should we go now?
Let's go back to where we just made the offerings. The three will protect us.
I don't know if it'll actually work. It's not the first time offerings have been placed here, but it didn't stop the explosion.
Yeah.
Hey, we're still in the mine. Show some respect. I don't know about you, but I want to get back to the village alive.
I don't know about you.
All right.
But he didn't. Okay, so I went that way. I think it's just progress now. I think I've... I did all that. Progress is past all these things, though, isn't it? No thanks. I'm good. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Oh yes, yes. This is the way. It's got the fish. Pretty sure that's my father? Pretty sure. I'll have to find a noodle house. Oh, hell yeah. All right. All the best, Naruto. Take it easy, hat.
Up ahead. Is it him?
Gone. Oh, damn. I wish I could do that. Oh, my.
Papa!
Hild?
Uh-oh.
I'm here to help.
Be careful!
Screw that. I'm amazing now. Found my dad. How was your dinner, Rock? You missed me fighting through a bunch of people. You don't trust this, Nat? No, we can't. We mustn't. Pulls out a throwing knife. Hold on, Dad. I'm looking for fat loot first. Please hold.
I never expected that glimmer could be used to make a rubbing.
Hill, over here.
No. Wait.
Papa! I didn't expect to see you here. This is great. I was so worried about...
Hild, why are you here?
Oh, right. The deputy commander gave me permission to come look for you in Aphis.
Ludwig allowed you to come alone? Why would he do that?
It was a reasonable judgment. We hadn't received any reports from Operation Ashwind in a long time. 3 months and 19 days to be exact. It was very unlike you. So I was ordered to investigate your whereabouts and assist with the mission should the need arise.
The Northwind Legion has been through worse. He should know.
Please let me help. Then we can all return together.
No, you should return to Anbari now. This place is too dangerous for you.
Are you doubting my abilities? I'm a member of the Legion. You need to stop treating me like a child.
You want to prove that you're an outstanding soldier? Fine. As commander, here is my order. Trust my judgment as commander and immediately report to Ludwig that the mission is going smoothly. Operation Ashwind does not need any reinforcements. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me just write that in my book. Tell Ludwig.
Papa, I need to talk to him again.
You a dick. One plate of red sauce pasta. Nice, Rock. Good. Yeah, it is. You're right, copy. It's good grilling weather now. We just had corn on the cob on sale. I didn't pick any up. It's not quite gonna be ready.
Papa.
Why are you still here? You have your orders.
I'll go. But we have to leave the mine together. It's my responsibility as your subordinate to ensure your safety. I won't compromise on that.
Fine. This way.
Wait. There's something else I wanted to ask you.
Make it quick. Time is limited. I don't want to waste any of it.
Is he only gonna let me ask one of these?
Does your current mission have something to do with the king? Why did you come here alone?
You asked too many questions, and I didn't permit you to join this operation.
Nice, Ender. What do you guys think? Provoke him? Plead with him? Ask what the details of the mission? I'm not going to plead with him, I don't think. That seems to be what she's sort of doing a little bit.
Can you at least tell me more about your progress so I can better report it to the deputy commander?
I found a way to lift the king's curse. I just need a little more time.
Is it a condition that you help Eumenides first? Is that why you're here?
You just won't stop, will you?
No, I won't.
Even if you refuse to divulge the information, it's too late. I'm far more involved in this than you think. If we allow Eumenides to continue with what he's doing, the city will be destroyed. When that time comes, not only will you be unable to remove the curse, you and your entire team will be dead too.
I'm well aware of that. I've already thought of a few contingency plans to ensure the success of the mission.
That's great, but
Hild, there's no place for you here.
Fine!
Time is short.
Oh, I can't ask about it all. Okay, cool. Time is short, but I'll answer all of these.
Why are you the only one here? Where are the other soldiers?
I have my own plan. The others are elsewhere.
Ask the situation of Operation Ashwind. Tell them you're worried about the Northwind soldiers who died. Yeah. I'm not going to tell them I'm worried. Either the soldiers or the situation. He acts like a herald. All right. Wow. Situation or the soldiers? No, not that one. I don't want to pick that one. I feel like he would care about the other soldiers. This one, he'd just be like, don't worry about it.
I saw the bodies of a few of our fallen comrades. What about the others?
Yes, the others are alive. Those that fell were all outstanding warriors. If it weren't for their sacrifice, the mission would not have gone so smoothly.
How did they die?
In battle, I wouldn't allow my soldiers to die otherwise.
That's not what I meant. Forget it.
Time is short.
So, What is it that Eumenides has forced the Legion to do?
What nonsense are you spouting? Who did you hear that from?
An Ephesian Aristoi named Minerva. She showed me proof of your conversation with Eumenides.
Minerva, the woman from the Adherents.
Tell him you're working with Minerva. Speak up for Minerva. Ask your father about his conflict with Minerva. Yeah, I feel like 1 and 3 might be a trap. I'm short, but Harold is tall. Yeah, I guess he is pretty tall. Chonky. Has Wu seen this dude?
Sounds like you've had some kind of conflict with Minerva.
Not really a conflict, just a one-sided provocation from her end. She appeared out of nowhere, demanding me not to help Eumenides and to leave the city. However, she's unable to lift the king's curse, so I couldn't accept her proposition.
What happened after that?
That's not important. She gave up and left soon after.
Guess I'm the reason she gave up pestering you.
What?
Nothing.
Time is short.
Conclude.
I get it. It is obvious that you doubt me. But it isn't fair. You always ignore how far I've come. Whether it was during the trials or the competition, I've always been strong. Everyone else recognized it, but you never did, Papa.
You don't understand, Hild.
You're right. I don't. I was left on standby in Anbari. Did you know how painful that was for me? I'm trying to prove myself to you, to the Legion, to my brother. But you obviously don't care.
Hilda, don't forget, we're still not safe. If you want to complain, do it after we've returned to Anbari.
Ugh.
Oh, okay.
Do you hear something?
That sound. That roar. Rocklings.
Oh, what have I always taught you? When you're in a dangerous place, you must stay focused and alert.
Hey,
Prove it
little
to
bug.
me. Show me you're not just all talk.
I will.
All right.
They're here.
I got this. No. Don't. Oh. That's a big guy. Oh! Oh my gosh, did you see that ability he got to do? That was kick-ass. Ah! Oh crap, I leveled up. I wasted that. Oh, was that
Commander, more enemies incoming.
This way.
Yes, sir.
But what if we just stayed here and killed them? Ah! Ow. Okay, I got him. Oh, go. He's getting his butt beat. Oh, he can't die, though. Look at his HP. It's like a bajillion.
Keep going. Don't fall behind.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, these dudes are just dead. That's cool. Oh, hey, guy. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna die. No! No! There's like a million rock boys here. I get that I was supposed to run. Oh.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go! Oh, there's several. Oh! Oh my gosh, guys. I think I just got a huge upgrade. See the little dots now by my magic? I think that passive thing that was in my core ability thing lets me store up to 3 full bars instead of just 1. I've been doing 1 this whole time.
Keep going. Don't fall behind.
Scar is visiting me and we're dyeing their hair. Oh, damn. Oh, you guys are together. That's cool, Scar. The pink glows in UV. Under UV, you're very excited. Okay, cool. It's kind of pastely pink before, but that was starting to fade.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, fancy. Damn. That's cool. Wait, Dad, wait. I have to get my loot. Wait.
Should be enough. It's up to that scholar now.
Oh, right. That dude needed a bunch of Titanite. I forgot. Oh. Uh-oh. Nerd. Whoa. Speaking of pink.
Hild, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Look.
Wow. What is it?
You can feel the enormous magical energy beneath too, can't you?
Oh, wow.
It's phenomenal.
It's that voice. Papa, do you hear it too?
Yes, that murmur you hear in your mind comes from below. The Ephesians must have been conducting research here for years. Look at the documents on the table in the back right.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at the documents.
Irenaeus and Petrius's research. It's what that group of scholars are looking for. They're studying the creatures that live deep within the mine. Maybe we can use this to figure out how to defeat them.
Those two.
Have you heard of them?
It doesn't matter, and it'd be better for you to stay out of the Ephesians' affairs.
How can you be so cold? The Ephesians have been through so much. They need help.
Your compassion is your greatest weakness. You have no idea how insubordinate your actions are.
That doesn't even make sense. You just want to criticize me.
Uh-oh.
I can't stop you from becoming an outstanding warrior. You've passed the Legion's trials and overcome numerous challenges. You never needed to prove yourself to me.
Papa.
We were on the battlefield along the border with Theramos when I personally assigned you a mission for the first time. You were tasked to deliver supplies to deep behind enemy lines.
I love being on the border with Thermos.
Yes, I remember it.
You came across civilians that needed help along the way, and you reported it to the deputy commander. But Ludwig decided that they were the responsibility of the regular army and rejected your request.
So I took a detour to help that family evacuate until the other soldiers arrived to take over.
You even managed to shock the usually cool-headed Ludwig. Do you know why?
Because not only did I complete my mission, I also helped save the civilians that were trapped on the battlefield.
No, because you disobeyed.
You really still don't understand, do you?
I couldn't just sit back and do nothing. They were on the same route as me, and the Legion is easily capable enough to...
You're lucky they were really civilians. What if it was a trap? What if it was an ambush? If you died or if your delay had caused the mission to fail, what would have become of our comrades who were waiting for supplies? The entire outcome of the battle could have been completely different because of something so small. Do you still remember? The north wind blows to the south. Just as the regular army has its own responsibilities, there are also tasks that can only be performed by the Northwind Legion. We are an elite unit formed by the King's vision.
He actually said it.
We face threats that are larger than any war.
I know, but I've never failed.
It's not the outcome of your missions. It's that your actions have started to affect the culture of the Legion. They think that they should be like you and allow the sense of justice within their hearts to dictate their actions. Especially Otto.
Ugh.
I can tell you're unable to accept this. Hild, why did you become an elite warrior? Was it for the Legion, or was it for your own satisfaction? Humanity's motives have nothing to do with me.
Copy's got your back,
The future of
Scar.
Aethys also has nothing to do with me. The evil and justice that you speak of are better left to heroes. I'm commander of a Legion. I don't have such lofty ideals. All I want is to complete the mission. You may think you want to help me, but the fact is, you want to help this city. It's exactly like those civilians. You need to understand this.
You mean I'm wrong?
That's something you need to figure out on your own. As a member of the Northwind Legion, being a good fighter is just the most basic requirement.
That keeps happening. That's probably not good.
We don't have much time. Now's not the time to argue. The voices noticed us.
Are they going to attack?
No, I'll strike first. I'm going down to investigate the source of the voice. I don't have time to get you out of here, so you're on guard duty. Your task is to ensure
But it's on the game screen, Nat. That's why it's out of stock.
Complete my investigation. Before the investigation is complete, you are not to leave without my permission, and you are not to defy my commands. Understand?
I swear upon the North Wind that
All
I
right,
will
Nat,
follow
just
your
for
commands
you.
and protect
Ready?
you with my life, Commander.
The Ephesians might have left some research notes behind. Search the camp for any clues.
Yes, Commander.
Stream buddy.
there you go. I thought he was going to run off. I thought, whatever.
The energy that the starite is giving off. It's so special.
Oh man, this starite's in
Its core has the
retrograde.
ability to realign magic.
The following are research records from when I assisted Lord Petrius. The conclusion from the rest of the Titan suppression response to Tranquilite is that the approach is feasible and works well. At present, although the Titan's body is sleeping, his consciousness seems to still be active, so the control effect over the creature still exists, but it is slightly weaker. The Tranquilite can also block the communication of consciousness between the Titan and the creatures. This has significantly reduced the desire of creatures to move to the surface and lowered their aggression. Some creatures can even resume activities from before, but for fully crystallized creatures and rocklings, nothing has changed. Yeah, he said you're not to leave and you're not to, like, question my orders, basically. Later, we conducted additional tests and found that Tranquilite can have a certain degree of effect in preventing unaffected creatures from being corrupted by the Titan's consciousness. Compared with other starite, the effect is more than 80% stronger. Tranquilite is therefore highly suitable for completion of the magic barrier. I still remember the tragedy in the mine not long after the curse broke out. It forced Marble to yield to Lord Petrius. At that time, Lord Petrius speculated that the magic power from the curse had temporarily interfered with the sealing devices, allowing some of the Titan's consciousness to leak. However, the sealing devices deployed by Lord Petrius before the curse are likely not damaged, otherwise the whole city would have already become puppets of the Titan. Theoretically, the leaking consciousness of the Titan will not spread out of the mine, but the strong magical energy will immediately open a channel to any living soul entering the mine, making it a puppet of the Titan. Think about it. Marble was highly anxious. Magic and theology are inherently profound topics of research. In the beginning, he even threatened us not to test the effect of the amulet on his soldiers from time to time. However, Lord Petrius saw through his tricks. I really have to admire his great mind. We have achieved much during this research in the Glittering Deeps. I've also successfully developed a Tranquilite defensive device based on the sealing devices designed by Lord Petrius before the curse. It is smaller and more convenient to deploy. As long as they are deployed in the mine at the 3 energy nodes of the mines, leakage of the Titan's consciousness can be completely eliminated, and people can enter the mine without the need to wear an amulet. The defensive devices can also be used as a second layer of defense. If the Titan's consciousness leaks through the original sealing devices again, they can immediately eliminate any further leak of consciousness. Lord Petrius thinks that I am too concerned about unimportant things. However, we are working to lift the curse so that people can mine for starite without worry. Moreover, the high-quality stardust wine that Petrius likes also comes from the mine. And I gots to get my drinkies.
This power, it's even more intense than we expected. But how? It was sealed by the three. Yet, it still contains immeasurable energy.
Immeasurable.
Could it be even more powerful than the three? We should give it a name.
The Titan. That's what I'm calling it.
The Titan. Fitting name for such an enormous and ancient being. Such an intense energy. The power of the gods who defeated it is truly beyond our comprehension. Are we destined to be so small?
I have a feeling that this research will bring us closer to the gods themselves somehow, and it excites me.
Are you sure we should continue pushing forward? I'm beginning to doubt that we'll be able to bear the consequences.
Don't be such a coward. Come, let's return to Styx. Thanks to this discovery, this Titan, I've been inspired.
Find any clues?
No. Yes, I did. I was...
This is the blueprint for the defensive device.
Hey.
There's a drawing of another structure on it. Looks similar to the defensive device, but bigger and more powerful. This must have been the inspiration behind the defensive device. There's a defensive device here too, just like the one in the mine. There's some words on it. The Titan sealing devices left behind by our predecessors were the best source of inspiration. What could it mean? Sealing devices. Sealing devices. Could they have something to do with the source of the voice?
Yes, you just read about it over here, and it told you that, yes.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. R-ing devices. Oh, God. Well. Oh. Yep. That's something. All right, folks. I gotta leave it here for now. I must do more tech stuff and pack, or I will be gone tomorrow. I'll be back next week. See me again Monday. I really wanted to play the Elden Ring randomizer with Snake, though. So hopefully we can... hopefully we can do that as, you know, outside the normal Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate that. Right at the end, I was like, see you later. Jeremy's like, you've been acceptable. I shall follow you. Yeah, take it easy. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't save again. All right. Oh, wow. Hold on. Last time I saved, I was level 27. I went up 8 levels. Damn. Yeah, so, you know, enjoy Snake tomorrow on his own. When I told him about it, he was like, well, I'll just have to play more Star Wars. I was like, oh, what a shame. I'm so sorry to ruin your evening. Yeah. Take it easy, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Be good to each other.